Here we are with SlasheR, the first series win of the CDL for you guys. How does it feel?
It feels good, obviously, to get the first 10 points on the board. But I'm the kind of person who's here to win the event, so I'm looking forward to the next match. And I think we need to still get better, but improvement is improvement, and I'm just happy to get better every day.
You guys doing that definitely in the craziest fashion it can be done with the reverse sweep. What was going on with the team after the first going down 2-0?
The team comms, actually, after we went down 2-0, were pretty quiet. The only one really talking was our coach, Pac-Man. He was just like, don't worry about it. Like, if we just get one on the board, like, we'll get to game 5, and then, like, once we get to game 5, if you are down 2-0 and you make it to game 5, you basically win every time. So that's just kind of what was going on.
Well, for you, being the veteran that you are on the team, what do you tell the other guys? So Dashy, obviously, they've been around, but you're definitely the veteran rock there. What do you tell your teammates when you're going through trouble like that?
I'm not the actual, like, motivational, like, super, like, yo, guys, it's all good. Like, I'm not that type of person. I just kind of focus on the game and say, like, hey, like, make sure we're doing this in the map. Like, make sure we're just playing how we practice. Like, those are the kind of things I remind them. Yeah, it's never been my person to be like, yo, it's all good, guys. Like, we got this. Like, I'm just worried about the next map.
Well, talking about worried about the next map, what about when you guys came out of Atlanta? What was the takeaway that the team took away to kind of build on as you came into this event?
I mean, it was the same thing as, like, Minnesota. Like, I thought we got a lot better going into Atlanta. We had a tough round 1 against Atlanta, who's the best team in the game right now, and they just kind of beat us bad, which I think hurt us. And then we played against Florida, who also got second that weekend. And, I mean, there were signs of improvement. Like, we almost did beat Florida, but it still just wasn't as much as it should have been. And the big thing we took away is that we just need to grind more.
And for you personally, what was something that SlasheR has been working on this year maybe to increase his game a little better?
Well, I've had to change roles like 3 or 4 times so far this game, so I've had, a lot of practice with the sub, a lot of practice with the AR, and now I'm back in my comfort zone on the AR, so it's good to be back. I've only had 2 weeks on it, so I'm only going to continue to get better, and I'm just putting the time in.
Is that a big change? Do you think that's really affecting the team, and obviously we see the result here today?
I think it definitely is a big change for us. I've been one of the best ARs for years now, so like I know the role inside and out, and I'm better at like commanding the troops, you could say, while running that AR role. So I think it'll help us out in the long run.
What do you say to all the doubters, maybe that are still doubting you guys a little bit, maybe that are figuring out what is Optic now?
I mean, if anyone's doubted me at this point in my career, you're kind of just stupid. Like, everyone always doubts me at the beginning of the year. I always turn it around. I always get wins on the board, so it's just a matter of time.
Well, we expect to see it. We can't wait to see what the Optic does this year. Thanks so much.